Hello there, my name is Valerie White Williams and I am a voice teacher and a vocal coach for Vocal Splendor Studios. I teach online voice and piano all over the world using Zoom, FaceTime, and Skype. So if you're interested in getting some lessons, please go to my website at vocalsplendor.com. And I have some new offerings that you will see down below in the description. I have a Patreon and I have several different levels for you to support me as I make videos. Pretty much all the videos on the Russian TV does not allow any monetization. So using my Patreon is a way for you to actually support me so I can make the kind of videos I love and I don't need to make choices on what is profitable or not. Another thing that I have is a website called WISIO. It used to be called Scale About, and it's a place where you guys can contact me. You can upload an audio or a short video of your singing and I can give you a brief feedback from it for a very nominal fee. So it's another way to get some feedback about your singing. And then the last thing is that I have a free Facebook page regarding the creative arts and spirituality. So if you're interested, look down at those links below because I love to help you expand my universe. But as for today, I'm going to do another reaction video. This time I'm reacting to Tim Akkerman performing Bring Him Home, but he is singing this in Dutch, and this is from the, of course, Beste Zangers, and Tim is singing to Henk Poort, who actually performed the role of Jean Valjean in Les Miserables, and so this is his version of it, and I really love it. I'm happy to share it with you so you can understand a bit more about Tim. All right, so let's have a listen.
Hoor, 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 mijn gebed. Ik heb op u mijn vertrouwen gezet. Hij is jong. Bang voor het lot, tegen zegen.
I'm going to stop just a minute. So I watched this show for Floor, not going to lie, and I ended up falling in love with all of these singers. This is from the very first show, and Henk Poort is the one who everybody is singing to. And Henk played this role, like I told you. And this is the first time I heard Tim. I wasn't familiar with him. He was somewhat of a rock star in the Netherlands with this band called Raakt, that's it. And so Tim was one of the ones that I took a while to warm up to because he's a rough and tough rocker and he has some of the rough edges that rockers tend to have. And even when he's singing this, his shoulders are going up. And typically that's something that we kind of get students not to do, but I feel like that he's feeling the emotion and he's bringing all this feeling into this. And sometimes those shoulders go up with that emotion. But I want to say what I love about his voice is, first of all, this is a lot of pressure. This is a big pressure gig. And his ear is really phenomenal. This is not an easy song, and he's not doing it in the same key, in the same way it's done in musical theater. But even so, it's a very emotional song, and it's tough. And I also just adore that rough rock voice. So I'm giving him some pass with the shoulder, but super emotional. So let's keep going.
Breng hem thuis, breng hem thuis, breng hem thuis. Zo had ik mijn zoon gewenst, had God mijn vaderschap bereid. De zomer sterft altijd weer, wat men verwerft. staat de tijd. Wees hem Heer, goed gezet. Hij is jong, hij is nog maar een kind, want u neemt en u geef hem mee, dat hij leeft. Als ik sterf, neem mij op. Als hij leeft, breng hem thuis, breng hem thuis, breng hem thuis.
See what I mean? What a touching performance. You guys know I'm just obsessed with this show. I can't let it go because there's so many great performances. And this was the first one. So everybody was just presenting what they could. And yeah, so the tough rocker guy, a little rough around the edges, put in this beautiful, touching performance. Great ear, great control. Brought in that little rasp just here and there. And that last note at the end, that was absolutely stunning. And with all that rocker bravura, he still had that control to hold that note out perfectly well. So yeah, Tim Akkerman has won my heart. This was, everybody was putting down their best bet, especially for Henk, who's such a fabulous singer. And I think he really touched Hank quite a bit. I can't remember which was his favorite song, but this was a biggie. It's such an emotional role, and it's such a roller coaster to play that. But Tim's won me over because he just throws himself in it. He just throws himself into performing, and he's totally one with what he's doing. Even if he's nervous, which I'm sure they all are, he sings with gusto, he sings with passion, and he tells a great story, and he has the emotion right there in the palm of your hand. You could tell it was like a pin drop. You couldn't hear a thing because everybody was so tuned into him and what he was doing. It was a beautiful performance, and he did many others that were very fun. So it's fun for me to explore and discover new singers from this show. And I love the format because everybody is sharing and supporting each other, because that's what music is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be a community event, and that's why Beste Zangers has captured my heart. And I also want to give a shout out to the Mark Fissel Band. I think I finally learned how to say it because they were outstanding. Every piece, every song they put together was impeccable. And the fact that they all did this live, yes, indeed, this is a live show, is completely remarkable. All right, thanks for the likes, shares, and subscribes. I so appreciate it. Check out the links below as I talked about, and I look forward to make more videos for you next time. All right, take care. Bye.